Yes, yes, yes. Oh man. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to the Safe Space Saylee Show. I am your host, Mr. Saylee. Man, freedom, warmth, and clarity. Here we go. Let's go with the intro. The Safe Space Saylee Show. The Safe Space Saylee Show. The Safe Space Saylee Show. Freedom, warmth, and clarity. Yeah. So, guys, oh man, I'm excited. I'm pumped about this class. I mean, not even this class, guys. I'm a counselor, so I'm thinking that this is class. This is not class. This is a show. So apologies on that part. But yeah, we got a lot of things that I want to discuss. We only got an hour. I used to do 30 minutes. We do a little bit more. There's a few things that we're gonna discuss. I want to talk about one thing, one of the most important things that we're talking about. I was talking about with my homegirl. Hold on. Oh, yeah, we were talking about dealing with things you can handle without wasting energy on nonsense and things that don't. What I was saying there? And things that don't work. So, this is dealing with things you can handle without wasting energy on nonsense and things that don't work. This is something that's very, very powerful because I want to talk about something at the end as well too. I can bring it up when individuals talk about what's familiar versus what's actually good for you. Individuals be like when we get to talk about relationships in July, we're gonna deal with that a lot. A lot of individuals they're dealing with things they're familiar with. So let's say if it's stress, anger, hate, or fear. You like those things. So you never pull up to be free. To experience the joy and happiness. People are familiar with that with that anger. People just always anger like, dang, why are you so mad? Damn, I'm sorry, you just not being who you wanna be. But you know, we're gonna deal with that. There's a couple other things too. And I wanna give you guys this isn't mine. Nothing that I have is mine. I know individuals, oh, I own this, I own that, I want to own everything. No, nothing, I don't own anything. So now look at this. I got here the 5 quality levels and the 5 levels of experience. Now it just popped up with it. It just popped up randomly with me. It did. But it worked. I remember telling my mom this. She had to write it down. Like, wow, you know, your son tapped in. Got, you know, there's wisdom understand on that part. But guys, starting off, like I was saying, we're dealing with things that you can actually handle. You're in a situation where you know you want to go to a certain level. You want to be, let's say you want to be great. You want to be happy. You gotta put in some effort to risk certain things. I think I was showing, there was one post, I think I shared it. It's like you have to risk your comfort for freedom. Can you be uncomfortable for 6 months to get, or even a year, 2 years to get to that level of maximum joy? Let's say of freedom, of peace. Sometimes you're gonna have to go through a lot of chaos. I'm not talking about for your whole life. I'm just talking about just to get to a certain level, just temporarily. All of it is temporary. Your difficulties, they can be temporary or they can be lasting your whole life. You choose. Shout out to D.com, man. We're going to get the clothing line, I'm telling you. Man, shout out to everybody that I'm connected with, man. Oh, some great individuals, man. I really do love y'all, man. I really do. But the thing is, I also got it in my notes as well, too. You gotta learn you. Like for me, you may go to my page and say, oh man, the best best counselor on the planet on earth. But there's a reason why of that. Because I'm showing you how to love you, at least letting you know that that's important. You may have individuals in your family that you're around, they're hating you. They're jealous of what you got going on. They don't want you to find you. They don't want you to love you. Damn, this person start loving themselves, they're going to end up pulling away from what I created them to be. They're going to break out of that cage. It's like I was watching this one show. And probably wasn't a show. This bird was in a cage. He was mad at the cage. Break out of your own cage. That's your mind. Let's say your mind is the cage. Can you break out of that own cage of your mind? You know? Shout out to everybody coming in. Can you break out of that cage of your mind? I was talking to one of my homegirls. I was saying this. You will have individuals create fake pages and like that to watch you, what you have going on. Because I'll be real, some of you guys in here, you are a show. You need your own show. You do. You need your own show, your own platform. You just need to express. People love what you got going on. But you don't even love you, so it's like, dang, man, there's some doubt that's in there. Pull away. I was talking with one of my boys. He was a guest on here a couple weeks ago. If you live the life of doubt, you got to work your way back up into a life of self-acceptance. It's something that you have to put the time in. You be watching Netflix on Amazon Prime. You be watching things, but you ain't figured yourself out yet. So, man, if you're going to waste your time, then go ahead, man. If you're going to settle in life, go ahead. I'm not even wasting energy anymore on individuals who don't want it. But I know individuals, whether they see this now, 5 years later, 10 years later, it was right on time for them. You know? And let me talk on this real quickly. Like where I was saying, look at my notes. Now look. You know that you're in a position, whether it's job or even in the city or wherever. It's a waste of your time. You're like, dang, I've been in this field for 10 years. I've been doing this for 5 years. I just don't see it working. I just don't see it working. Why is it not working? Because, hold on guys, I'm going to get my sounds back. It's not working because we're doing good. It's not working because it's not actually for you. You're trying to force something, to work. We ain't in there trying to force nothing. I was telling my brother this. Everything that I'm about is effortless. Even when I first moved out to LA, it was effortless. It didn't start. It was tough. Homeless, being on the plane. It was tough, but for me, I knew what I had to get through. It wasn't going to last forever. I needed it. And it's just my next level too. I know that I need that. Because comfort don't last too long for me. It's like, man, you still got some more work to do. I could chill for the rest of life. Things are good. It's like, oh man, let me just chill. But there is a point that you can get to where you feel inside like, oh man, I'm going for infinity. If I'm in this life, there is no relaxation. There's still more work to do. There's still more people to impact. There's still more people on the planet that need some information that I have to give. I was talking with one of my boys too. He was talking about, man, Jesus left everything here. Like, no, he didn't, man. They put that man on the cross, whether they was hating whoever. He didn't get all the information out. He did not. And we're not talking religious on here as well too. We're not talking religion. But I just had to let you individuals know that too. Individuals who have success, maybe they're big in this country, they're big in that country. You're never done. If you're still alive, you're never done. You're never done. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to make sure that this is... You're never done on that part if you're still here. I know I got some clients. I gotta start saying they're over 80 now, but now I think it was like 75 or something like that. Like, bro, you still got stuff to learn. There's some things you still haven't gotten yet. I'm not saying, oh, when you die, that means you get everything. No, some individuals leave this planet and they don't have everything. They haven't reached even their peak. Are you ever evolving? Are you still climbing? Or are you at a level where it's like, oh man, you know what? I'm satisfied right here. But you know you have more, you still have some more works, things that you have to get over. You can call them demons, call them whatever. Negative thought patterns, call them whatever you want. Shout out everybody joining in. But the thing is, you got to realize this. What do you actually want for your life? I know people in relationships right now. This is why I'm not in a relationship right now. Because I got to focus on what I have going on. And in July, we will be talking a lot about relationships. We will. I can't wait. Because people be in relationships and you just want somebody to be there. That's cool. It's cool. You ain't got your life together yet. And you just in a situation with somebody that they don't even have their life together. So we just in here, we don't have our life together, and we mad and upset sometimes at each other that we ain't got our life together. People start attracting that. But let me stop there. I want to talk about it well too. We're going to talk about this 5 levels, the quality levels, and the 5 experience levels. Let me make this 1.2. If you're in a position or you're in an area where you're not happy, you're frustrated, man, things are not working, and you know you've put your work in, sometimes it's like, hey, man, pull back, get you a regular job, and build back up. Make sure that you can pay for your rent, your expenses, some food. But don't be in a position to where it's like, all right, when you're at a job, don't feel like you're ever there forever. Any position that I'm in, I could leave at the drop of a dime, anywhere. Because I'm good across the whole planet. And this is something that I know. I'm not trying to force anything. I love the places that I work in, and they love me. It's good. But I don't let a job control what I'm going to do, my next move. Let it build you up and let it finance your next move. Finance your independence. So where you can be happy, where you can be free. You guys can look on my page and see on that part where there's a chart. I see people's life that's on there. You're stuck in fear, stuck in anger, stuck in guilt. I don't care if you're 40, you're 50, you still got work to do. You can change. Okay, if you have children, you can make a shift. And actually, you should show your children like, hey man, mom and dad ain't gonna settle. So I hope when you get into this position, or if you ever get into this position, that you're not settling. You don't let the world beat you up to the point where oh man, I'm done. I remember I was seeing on TikTok, before we move into our next point, I remember seeing on TikTok, this guy, I think he shared it, it's in one of my favorite bookmarks, whatever that thing, I'm still learning on this end. And he was pleading and crying at the sky. It was like, basically, I'm tired of working. And I'm not getting anywhere. I've been in this job and I don't feel fulfilled. I don't feel like I'm adding anything to the planet or to my life. And that's where that leads perfectly into our next point. What do you want to bring to yourself? That's right there. Do you have to break down and cry? If you have to, then go ahead. Hold on, guys. They need to take a break. If you have to break down and cry to break away the let's say the calcified non-belief or the calcified hate or anger that you have within yourself for what you're doing, then go ahead, cry it out. Make sure that it's like, make sure you get it. I'm thinking, shout out to Eric Thomas, Step Up Preacher, man. Amazing guy. He was like, if you're gonna cry for something. Don't just be crying and get somewhere. Use those tears. Dang, Lord, God, the universe, or whoever you call out to. And this stuff is hard. I gotta get to a place of happiness. I gotta change some things up about my life. Because remember, it's yours. Nobody else really have to deal with it but you. But individuals start pointing at fingers at other people. No, it's your fault, man. And stop blaming parents too. Your parents, hey man, they only had a certain amount of information. They had you, now you at a level. Take it, pass them up. Every child really supposed to pass their parents up. You really supposed to pass. So if you ain't doing better than your parents, then hey man, you got some more work to do. You have some more work to do. You still settling. It's like, man. You should be inspired. You see your mom or your dad or your aunt or your uncle, they're doing things. They can take care of themselves at least. Now, if you could, at least that part. At least just take care of yourself. You don't have to ask nobody for anything. But let people ask you. You know, in that part. But this is something very huge. Like I said, I'm looking back at my notes. This is huge. What do you want to bring to yourself? You have to know. How do you want to show up on the planet? How do you actually want to be? What do you actually want to do? I understand people be on TikTok for 8 hours or whatever doing things and watching people. Cool, watch people. People watch, do that. But if you don't feel fulfilled, then what did you gain? Make sure you're gaining something. That's the reason why I've done this show. With the Safe Space Saylee show. So I was just the Safe Space Saylee show, man. I did this because I know my power in impacting in LA as a counselor. I know what it has done. I'm like, I gotta talk to somebody around the planet. Maybe people in Indonesia. Maybe people in the they're making translations or whatever. They're in South Africa. They seeing me. They're like, oh man, you got some fire. But he's not concerned about if anyone likes it or if anyone hates it. I was telling people in previous videos, they're actually the same. If somebody likes what I'm doing or if somebody hates it, it's the exact same for me. I've defined it as that. If you hating it or you loving it, it's the exact same. Now, that takes work. It takes work. But you can get there. What they say, believing in sin and all those other things, you got to believe in yourself. Now, I was listening to one of my scholars earlier today, man. Shout out to Bobby Hemming, man. He's single-handedly brought so much elevation to the planet. Man, that's the type of, you want to leave a legacy for yourself. It's like, I was talking to my boy other about that. It's like, oh man, what if you leave the earth today? Are you satisfied with what you left? Heck yeah. Because I know I gave individuals who I was. I was not lying. I was not fabricating any information. They seen this raw truth for who I was. And they felt it like, oh man, I got to be more me. I got to bring my unique self to the world. If that's all you do that. Bring your unique self to the world. And that's that freedom. You know, he was also talking about shout out about him and on that into as well too. Just shout out to all the scholars out there, just bringing elevation. And we ain't looking for no followers. I love him because he was never looking for followers. But he was talking about the most free people, the freest people on the planet. They were homeless. Now I'm not telling individuals you gotta be homeless. No, I'm not saying that. What I am saying is there are people, even through this COVID situation, they were in the streets. They didn't have any housing. They didn't have nowhere to live. They might have been eating out of their trash can. They might have been going to these food pantries. But they were surviving. And they were not worried about certain things that he puts it. About things that somebody that has bills or they have a home or whatever that they're worried about. And that's why I'm super thankful that I've experienced it. Because I'm ready and willing if I have to even go back into that situation. Hey man, then it happens. But I already know I'm the unbreakable. I told my boy this all the time, like I'm the unbreakable. So you talking about not having a crib or not having a job or not having no money or not having no finances or crib? You think that can stop me or anything? Man, you got another thing coming. If you think that that's going to stop me. If anything, that may launch me to another level. I've had some of the most spiritual experiences when I was on the street. And this is no drug altered. My mind wasn't altered. I was seeing things clearly. I was like, damn, it was like I was like a scientist even on the street too. I was interviewing folks, like individuals, like, why did you choose this? Why did you want this? Some individual wanted it. People are, oh man, no, homeless who, man, they just, everybody on drugs. No, that's not the situation. Do your own research. If you ain't been out there and seen, stop judging. Get out of that. Get out of judgment. What the scriptures say? Judge, lest not ye be judged, or whatever. Stop judging. So I'm gonna go back there. What do you want to bring to yourself? Then I got it also too. What do you want to bring to the planet? Everybody's seeing things. Oh man, this could change on the planet. The planet's not good. The country's not good. There's a bunch of complainers, man. Stop complaining. Do something about it. Bring something to it. If you're not adding nothing to it, you are actually a part of the problem. If you're not a part of the problem, what I want to say, let me bring that back. If you're not a part of the solution, you're a part of the problem. There is no neutral. There is no riding on the fence. No. There is no riding on the fence. So you have to make sure that you pick a side. Choose. Hey man, choose. Where are you going to be when it comes to what you're going to bring for your own life and then for the planet? You just watch on the news. That's why I don't watch the news. Nah, I got Twitter and all that, so I know what's going on. I am tapped in. But there's certain things I choose not to focus on. And I'm not. People be wondering why they so stressed out. That's all you're watching. People be saying, oh, they don't like Trump, all that. But that's all who you're watching. You know? So I can see what you want to bring to your planet and your world. I can see it. And I see individuals all the time. I know what you want to bring. That's why nobody can lie to me. I'm so truthful to myself. People speak or they thinking that they doing things slick on the sly. It's not working. I may let you believe that. Yeah, believe that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got him. I got Mr. Saylee. Yes, I did. I got him. No, you really just got yourself. You know? Because remember, when you lie to someone else, you're not really lying to them. You're lying to yourself. Can you not be that truthful in what you are, how you showing up in the world? That you got to scheme and lie and, show up false. Man, some individuals, they live their whole entire life like that. Imagine that. That's why I'm at a position right now. I gotta show up how I want to. And I love my family. I love my friends. I love them. But this is a path that I have to choose and that I'm going to do. Can't be controlled. And I know individuals may not like that. Hey man, that's tough for you. Live your life. Do the things you want to do. Eat what you want to eat. However you want to live. Alright, so what we got the next? Okay, so I want to talk about this. So I this is something new. So not new. There's two things I want to talk about this. So the 5 quality levels, and this is any job, any position, friend, family, this any category on the planet. So you got poor. I'm talking about lawyers, police officers, president, whoever. Doctors, nurses, caretakers, trash men, custodians, dentists, elementary school teachers. It's all there. So look, you got a poor, you got average, you got good, you got great, and you got the best. Even when it comes to therapists too, I know everybody just be so quick to run and say therapist. That's good that you're finding one. It's good. I'm happy that you're working and building up on yourself. That's good. If you're getting a therapist, that's good. Remember what I said. There's poor, average, good, great, and the best. So let's say you got a poor therapist. They may actually make your situation worse. They may. Let's say you need someone that's great. Or let's say at least good. That they're showing you certain things that you can handle on your own. Let's say they're at least good. This also in the friend as well too. Even the parent. I talk with some clients all the time. All the time. With the Mother's Day, Mother's Day had just passed. I love that week of class because it showed me everyone doesn't have a good mother. Some people don't even have their mom. And we were talking about that, and I could see it was where individuals were hurt. But I needed them to see it. See your own hurt. See where you may need some more love. People always want somebody else to love. People always want that. Be enough for yourself. Hold on, let me do this. Be enough for yourself. Guys, I can't wait to bring out the fro for you guys. You know when the fro come out, ooh. Oh man, that's another level. But yeah. When it comes to this past Mother's Day, people don't have their mom. People love their mom. People they dislike their mom. They feel, oh man, my mom should have done this more. My mom should have did this or did that. Hey man. If she got you to a level where you can live, showed you something. This is one of the questions that I asked them. It's like, what did your mom teach you? And this was even for the individuals who were abandoned too. If you had a certain situation, what did your mom teach you that you'll never forget? Something that you'll hold on to, because everyone has it. Even the lack of having a mom, you still have information. There's something. This is why I love this. Because even your lack of having a mom or a dad, that still shows you what you would have wanted. So the answer is right there. The answer is right there. So I actually made them find something for themselves. You had to actually find that. Like, no. See, when I'm dealing with my clients, we're dealing with the real deal. It's not just something, we're not just in here lollygagging or just talking about, no. I'm going to get you to talk about some of the core things. Very, very powerful. And that has a lot to do with this question, what I was talking about. With that experience level. With the poor, with the average, with the good, the great, and the best. Now I got this new level, this quality. I think this new quality level. And this is also the Sue as well too. You can see this. So you got rookie, you got amateur, you got professional, you got the expert, and you got the legend. And some individuals on this life, they're on a rookie level. You just at a rookie level. And the age, shout out to one of my old friends. He was like, man, I got the case of the AGE. John, I just remember his name. Shout out to John, man. And wherever you at in this world, man, I hope you're doing great, man. He the one that told me about Catalina Island, how they live out there. But the thing is, you got individuals that's rookies, amateurs, professionals, the expert level, and then the legend. Where are you at? Can you, let's say in your job or where you at, can you build up? Can you get to that? Can you be a legend on this planet? Let's just be an expert where you at. Let's say you an expert in self-love. Oh man, you good. Let's say you a professional at it. And you still good. You're still good. It's like what I was talking about, choosing inside. Some people can be 50 years at a rookie level. You can be like that. Shout out everybody coming in. You can be like that on that level. It's something that's very, very powerful on that part. Very, very powerful. So I gave you guys, so this is the 5. I know I'm going to have another 5. 5 by 5. I know I'm going to have another one. But the thing is, we're looking at, shout out to everybody coming in as well too. Liking, I appreciate the lights going up. Appreciate all that. And I want to let individuals know this. I had said this to myself earlier. I was like, not my taste, but perfect for you. I need everyone to look at it like this. What's not for you could be perfect for someone else. Or let's say something that's somebody that's in your family on that end. They have a certain situation that's not really your taste, but it's perfect for them. Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater for what they got going on. Farmer J, shout out, man. Appreciate the likes. Yes, Farmer J, but yeah, it's like that. Don't let what you don't like or what somebody else don't like pull you away from what can be perfect for you. You gotta make sure to find out what works for you. That's one of my, I used to tell my boy E this too. Shout out to E, wherever you at on the planet, man, making your moves. We're on this earth really right now. There are certain things that only work for you. You gotta do that. Maybe you gotta go to the Himalayan mountains. You gotta go to Bali. Shout out to that one. A few girls, they moving to Bali, Indonesia. That's good. Do something that works for you. A lot of people, they moved out of their country because Trump. Hey, man. If that's what you want, if it's good for you, then 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up on that part. But don't let somebody else's, what they're enjoying, make you feel like, oh man, I gotta try that. That's why I said the know thyself. Finding you. You gotta make sure you find where you show up. How do you fit in this world? That's why I would be around individuals just to see like, okay, what you got going on, just to see it. But I never, like when it comes to following somebody, I may even for a little bit like, oh man, let me see what this person got going on. And I'd be like, no, it's not something that I like. And I may be around them for an extended period of time just to see, like, oh man, let's see if this person changed or some true colors gonna come out. And a lot of times the true colors always come out. I'm willing to wait 30 years for somebody's true colors to come out. Longer than that too. It's just like that in that relationship. That's why I love it. I mean, relationships are good. That's why I love it though. And this stuff coming up. But that's why I love it on that end. Because the part about it is, when you're with somebody, they're going to expose themselves. I don't care if it's your family, friend, acquaintance, co-worker, stranger, whoever. They're going to expose what their true intentions. And I love it like that. Expose who you are. Because I'm so true. It seems effortless. I'm so true in who I am and what I do. You have no choice. It's almost like you have no choice. Like, dang, man, this guy just so truthful. Like, man, he's just so authentic. He's just so organic that some of it starts to come out of your pores. It's like, man, I can't take too much realness. Let me show something that's real. The individuals end up exposing who they are. Right then and there. This is why I know a lot of times I be pulled away from a lot of people. It's protection. It's a lot of times protection. Because some individuals, they're just here to take advantage. Whether it's financially, emotionally, energetically, whatever it may be. You use the word. You use the word. So on that part, yeah, guys. So the main thing about this show, we talked about a lot of things. Every show with me, it's like every class, it's gonna be powerful. And there's something that I'm speaking on that's will help individuals get to the level where they need to be. Like we were saying, the first question, dealing with things you can handle without wasting energy. Sometimes, y'all just be wasting energy, man. You just be wasting, you just be wasting energy. And you know you're not supposed to be in that field. You're supposed to like, I ain't get up out of there. You're just wasting a lot of energy. But you know exactly what you're chasing, what you're going after. There's certain things, people do things just because somebody else is doing it. How everybody's gonna look at me. Or I can't fail because everybody gonna talk. They gonna talk already. Even if you become successful, they gonna talk already. Get that on that end. They gonna talk already, whether you're successful, whether you're failing. I love what they say with the good publicity or bad publicity. It's still publicity. So you still get to a point where, hey, individuals are still talking about what I got going on. Imagine the people that have left this earth. Tupac. We talk about Jesus as well too. That are still making an impact on the planet. This is what I was talking about, being that legend. Can your family, are you that person? Where it's like, man, when you leave the earth, will your family still talk about you? Like, oh man, I remember this person, man, they were so pure, they were so true. They didn't stop. Maybe you got some videos online or whatever. Hey, man, I mean, for me, for the rest of my life here, what I want to show individuals, that's why all my focus really right now is on that self-love, the Safe Space Saylee show, and getting a few visas. There's some places I gotta go. I gotta leave the country. I gotta go. And no one can stop that. No one can stop that. They can try. There's been so many attempts even on my life to try to stop this, to try to stop. It ain't gonna work. They don't have the power. It cannot happen. I'm spearheadedly going after what I know I have to see before I leave the planet. And no one will be able to stop that situation. No one will be able to stop that situation. But I want to let you know that people that's in your friend circle, family, they don't want you to be great. Think, oh man, my friends, my family, I thought they loved me. No, remember how individuals will say too, they want you to do good, but what, just not better than them? Everyone that I know, they already know they can't stop this. And I will surpass them. People talking about, oh man, confident you cocky, you arrogant. No, man. It's not going to work. I believe in myself. So that's how I already know it. So there's nothing nobody else can tell me to sway me away from what I got going on. It's not going to work. I be looking for individuals. I be waiting for some individuals to tell me something ain't going to work. Nobody ain't going to fix their mouth. They ain't going to fix their mouth and tell me that. I know it. This is where I try to when I'm talking to my homegirls, I'm talking to my homeboys or whoever, I try to give them that charge, that power. I be charged up. I'm like, man, stop settling. And then I know it's like that. Some people's life I'm going to have to just get out of. Because it's wasting energy. You ain't learning. It's like I'm in your life. You just want to pull my energy away. Like, no, I'm not your emotional battery. No. You gotta get gone. And then, when I'm gone somewhere else, whether it's Argentina or wherever I'm at, hey man, you be on your own life, enjoying your own situation, being stuck in your position. However you feel it go, however it goes for you. This is why one of the things I've stopped letting individuals know what they need out of their life. Because if you don't know you need self-love right now, hey man, you're looking for love. They say I'm looking for love in all the wrong places. The whole time it was inside. I was waiting for somebody to love me. I wanted someone to love me. But that's one of the most powerful things on the planet. I say that a lot. To find out that the one that you were looking for to love you was you. Once you discover that, you become indestructible. And I'm going to say it like that. You become unstoppable, indestructible. And what's another one? I know there's another thing that I say too. The unbreakable. You become indestructible, the unbreakable, and the unstoppable. Man, imagine that. I don't care where you at on the world. Where you at on the planet. What city, state you in. No, it's not about that. It's not about that. You can make it happen anywhere, but there's certain areas you got to get to before you get your real elevation. If I would have never moved to LA, man, I would have been there. Now, Atlanta's cool too, don't get me wrong. Atlanta's cool, I love Atlanta. Atlanta's cool, but I had to peel up out. Come there. Man, nothing was going to, and see nothing. From Atlanta to LA, nothing was going to stop me there. And then for my next destination, nothing is going to stop me. See, because the thing is, I'm willing to lose everything that I've ever gained. In this life, that's the part. I don't hold on to nothing. I mean, we got my laptop or these bags or whatever, the TV or what, all that's these clothes, all that can go. You know, I'm not worried about that. So yeah, we coming down to our close. We got about 15 minutes left. Man, Charles, we dropped a lot of things. I can't wait to post this one on YouTube. Dropped a lot of things. I talked about this earlier. Excuse me. Talked about this earlier. And I was talking about individuals finding what's familiar versus what's good. There are a lot of people that, let's say you're going back to that old relationship or that old job or that old environment. Certain things you're just familiar with. Like your family, you knowing that the family was toxic the whole time. Can you break away? Let's say you had to create a whole new you to actually discover what's actually good to me. The whole time you've been listening to people, they've been telling you what's good, but it hasn't been good for you. You know, it hasn't been good. You know, in that part. So making sure that you actually figure out what's good for you. And this is what I'm saying, to find you, to know thyself. What do you want to bring to yourself? All of these, everything that I'm speaking on today, tied into each other. That's what they are. They're tied in. That's what it is. That's why every single person in life that I come into, they get an opportunity to level up. Or it really shows you like, hey man, I thought I had it. No. Everyone that's ever been around me, I'm going to challenge you. I don't care who you are. Even my dad too. Shout out to my dad. Man, I hope that he's, doing well. Just increasingly getting better. You know, a lot of things that happening around the country, around the planet. People are pulled in. I'm so thankful for my mom and dad. Just for creating, for getting me onto the planet. I'm here now. I'm here now. The hard work is over. And I know I was not the, the best, but now I know I make them proud now. Because of having clients from 18 to 80 getting people their life. Man. So now they're good. Now they feel like, oh man, my son, at least I did something, my son is good. And see, that's one of the most powerful things for your parents not to worry about you. I know they sometimes worry, they know that I'm dealing with the MS, but I let them know too. That don't stop nothing. I may have to move around a little bit differently, do things a little bit differently on that, and that happens like that. But there's nothing that they can do about it. There's nothing that they can actually do. What's called an uncurable condition, whatever on that is. And shout out to everybody with MS as well too. I gotta speak on this. I didn't even write this in my notes. But by the end of this month, we're looking to hit 7,000. Man, $7,000? That's a lot of money. For the MS Society, they do a lot of great work. They really do. So I'm guaranteeing it. Now whether I gotta put the ends in there, however it works, I know we're gonna get to that 7,000 at least. Now the ultimate goal is 10. But at least to that 7,000, we're close enough. Yeah, we still at it. There's still some more work to be put in. So But yeah, guys, I appreciate everyone as well too. The Safe Space Daily Show, just everything that this has come up to be. There's been so much. I put my heart really on it. It's hard for me, even with my songs and anything that I'm doing. It's hard for me not to leave my heart on the whether it's online or on the track or when I'm speaking with somebody. Everything that I do is passion. And people that they get mad or they don't like it, that's them. That's their problem, actually. I'm not here to... No one... And people tried it. Oh, man, try to put me in this box. Oh, man, to be this or be that. And they find out... the whether it's the short way or the long way, they find out, no, it doesn't work. I can't box my man in. It can't happen. So don't let no one box you in. Don't let no one box you into what they believe you can be, or what you can create, what you can generate. Don't let them do that. Because people always want something to control. Look, we're in a world right now. People they want to control. They want to be over somebody. Oh, I got this. Or I know this person, I can make this person do this. Or this person, this person would have been nothing without me. People love saying that. Oh, man. It's limited. Leave that limited mentality for something else or someone else. If there's anything that I would say to anyone, there's just one girl, I don't know her name. I think she is out here in Cali too. She is. I seen a video on Twitter of her. Man, she came with so much power. I ain't gonna lie, I really do love a lady on fire. Like you come in that raw planetary, universal fire. I love that. Because nobody ain't gonna shut you down. And when I can see that in somebody, and knowing that they see it in themselves, oh man, that no one can stop you. It's like me. I know I'm like an accelerator. What they say, an accelerator, I forgot that. An accelerator or whatever. So when you moving at, let's say 100 miles per hour, baby, I'm about to increase you. Let's boost that up. Let's go 200. I need you to break something. I need you to break something, fold something up, create a portal or something like that. I'm on that. Speak that fire. So yeah, guys. So a lot of things that we talked about. Shout out to everybody on the world, on the planet that's doing things that 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 you're destined to bring onto the planet. And not letting anyone stop you from what you got going on. Because I know individuals say, "Oh, I'm gonna move out of this area, this and this." If you're waiting, go ahead and you wait. You don't know. You may have another COVID situation happen. I'm not saying it. But I'm just saying you had this plan. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna move in 2 years, do this. But then now, let's say something similar to COVID happened. Then you stuck. You can't move. So make that move now. Love yourself now. There's a lot of things that we're working on, guys. So a lot of things on that end. Stay fiery. I know what the individuals say. Stay dangerous. Yeah, don't let anyone control you. Please don't. Don't let anyone control you guys. We're about to close out. Let's close like this. So we got the appreciate everyone just coming in, sharing your likes, sharing your love, sharing your essence with the page, with the show. The Safe Face Lady Show will keep going on every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm gonna do my best to keep that. You know, there's also another. Hey, should I jump on with Safe for Saylee? Maybe that's on a Friday or a Saturday. I may jump on, and we just talking. It's similar like this. Sometimes I'll have guests on the show. Some days, some days I may not have any guests. But no one controls this but me. I love when a guest comes on. But then when a guest doesn't come on, or they got something that it doesn't stop nothing, don't let no one stop what you got going on. You got so much motion, no one can stop you. And so we're gonna close it like this. It's like the Safe Space Saylee Show. The Safe Space Saylee Show. The Safe Space Saylee Show. Freedom, warmth, and clarity. Yeah, I can't wait to get that track recorded. Can't wait to have some Divine Feminines for you speak on that end. Having them speak on it. See, that's what the development. See, people got to see your development. Where you started, now where you're at. Nothing just starts off perfect. I ain't gonna talk too much more on that end. I appreciate everyone on that part. Signed, sealed, and delivered. We out of here. Shout out to everyone. We out of here like last year. And remember, let me go through this again. So the 5 quality levels. So you got poor, you got average, you got good, you got great, and you got the best. That's with every category. And this as well too with the experience level. 5 on that end too. So you got rookie, amateur, professional, expert, and the legend. Alright guys, I'm going to leave that with you. Guys, please take care of yourselves. Love yourself more than anyone else. Alright, peace out.